Welcome back. Vistara CEO Vinod Kannan said he's hoping to complete Vistara's merger with Air India on time. Speaking to my colleague Danish Anand, Kannan said that structure, organisation, processes and knowledge sharing has already happened. But till the merger is complete, Vistara is treating Air India as competition. He also said that Vistara will have 70 planes in its fleet by the end of 2024. Listen in.
The parent company announced that Air India and Vistara will merge. So, however, what is the current process going on right now? Is it on track? And do you feel that it will get completed by the year 2024 as it is planned?
Yes, so the process has started. There are various authorities to whom we have to apply. As you might know, there's competition, of course, Competition Commission of India. There are competition authorities around the world, which we are also looking at. There's also the NCLT, which is another, industry, a body which we have to get approvals for. So all those work streams have actually commenced, and they are in various stages. Of course, we can't talk about anything that is sensitive commercially because we don't have competition or antitrust approvals. Therefore, we can't talk to Air India on those basis. But in terms of structure, in terms of organization, in terms of processes and some knowledge sharing, I think that has already happened in terms of SOPs and best practices. As far as the timelines are concerned, I'm still hopeful that this will happen. In fact, we hope that it can be expedited because it's always good to have closure to this as soon as we can, and we'll try to do that.
Right. So during the whole merger process, there might be situations when you will see that there are certain people, there is certain multiplication or probably duplication on same kind of a job. And at the same time, how will you also ensure that pay parity is there?
So on the jobs and the number of people for jobs, I think if you look at what has been published in the media about the scale that we are looking at for the integrated entity, there's mention of a huge aircraft order that's coming in, which I'm sure that will be of a scale where you can actually have to grow rather than just looking at replacing people. So I don't think that's a big worry, and I think the fact that this is the two parent companies, Tata Group and Singapore Airlines, we're very confident that it will be done in the right way. As far as pay parity is concerned, of course, I can't speak of Air India at this time because we are separate entities. But from Vistara's perspective, we always try and make sure that we do competitive benchmarking. We are paying our staff as per the market, and that process will continue.
Right. So as the merger has already been announced, but right now Vistara and Air India, that's also working as separate entities. So do you feel there are any challenges going on right now? And as far as expansion is concerned, and with the merger on the cards, how will it change your plans for the future?
No, at this stage, I think we are still working independently, like you rightly said. There's a lot of competition in any case in the Indian market, and this is no different. So we do we do behave in the same way. Once we have the approvals from the competition authorities, then of course we can sit down and see what kind of plans we have to do. But till then, we are independent entities. And the most important fact, like I mentioned before, is that India is a growing market. There is more than enough demand that is being channeled through various places. And therefore, we don't think that there's going to be a big issue because the market is big enough to accommodate multiple airlines.
Right. So currently, Vistara has a fleet of over 50 aircrafts, and recently an A321 long range was delivered to the airline. So do you plan to add more fleet in the coming future? And as far as A321 long range plans are concerned, what are your future plans, and which will be those countries where you will be utilizing this new aircraft?
So the current fleet's composition is 53. We have 53 aircraft, like you said, which is a mix of 320s, 321s, and 787s. By late 2024, the plan is to take that up to 70. So we have 17 more aircraft that are coming in, out of which 4 will be 787s, the wide bodies. There will be 3 more 321 long range, apart from the one that was delivered, and the rest will be 320s. So it's a combination of multiple kind of missions or stage lengths. From the 321 perspective, which you brought up, we've just announced Mumbai to Mauritius using the first aircraft. And this aircraft actually has a range of about 6 hours, 6 to 6.5 hours. So I'll leave it to your imagination to plot the map.
That's all we have time for on this edition of News Center. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.